to do my favorites, so let's begin. The very first thing, it's a camera and it's by Fujifilm. It's the X-P80 and a lot of you have been wondering what I've been using in my Santorini vlog, and this is it. I think it has great quality, great duration because I never had to charge it. The only downside of it is the audio. It really isn't the best, but if you consider that I paid less than £130 for it, I think it's a pretty sweet deal. The next thing is a makeup product. It's an eye palette by the brand Velvet 59, which I believe it's new. The colors in it are so pigmented and rich. If you know me, I usually go for more natural looks, but after I tried these, I fell in love with some of the shades, so I've been using a lot of orange and red in my eyes, and I feel like it's okay because during summertime is the time for me to experiment and try out different looks, so this has been lovely. Third favorite is another beauty one, and it's a body lotion by Ted Baker or Baker. I never know how to pronounce that, and I'm not gonna lie, I selected it because of the look of it. It was just too cute, but then I actually tried it on and it smells so good. It's like sweet and flowery. I don't think that this lasts too long in terms of softening your skin, but it works for a little bit and then it leaves you with this very nice scent, which I think is still a plus, so really good. Now the next three favorites are all related to entertainment. The very first one, it's a Japanese horror movie from the 70s called Hausu, and if you just take a look at the trailer, you will realize how insane it is. It has some few creepy moments, but mostly it's just very hilarious. The tactics to make jump scares back then weren't so advanced, I guess, so you just find yourself laughing. If you're watching it with some friends, it's great, and I have to say it's pretty disturbing as well. But if you have some free time, if you have friends over, just check it out. Let me know what you think because I honestly would love to know. Moving on, the next thing, it's an anime called My Love Story. Felix and I have found it on Crunchyroll and can't stop watching it, and I'm not sure why we're so into it because it's so cheesy. I'm not even joking. It's the cheesiest thing I've ever seen. Somehow it's just so much fun to watch. We just really enjoy it. It doesn't have a meaningful deep story or anything, but it has something special about it, and I think you might like it as well. Now the last thing, and the dearest to me, it's a documentary I saw in the beginning of the month, and it's called The True Cost, and it's based around the idea of fast fashion versus ethical fashion. It shows what's behind the fashion industry, and it speaks about a lot of problems that many people probably aren't even aware of. A few months back, I made a video called Alternatives where I kind of started talking about this topic, but at the time I didn't really know too much. I didn't fully understand everything behind it. That was the starting point for me. I started reading about it and learning more and more until I saw this one documentary that just totally changed my point of view completely. As I was watching it, I kept pausing, taking notes, and re-watching the same parts just to make sure that I fully understood. And I actually cried quite a lot. The scenes that they show you and the things they tell you about are just so bad and are all things that I used to do myself until just a few weeks ago without even realizing because I just wasn't aware of these things. I felt ashamed of myself because I just never realized what I was doing. I would just enter in a shop, buy a ton of things just because I could afford the things or just because I liked them. I didn't really give too much thought. I didn't know what my actions were causing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, oh, you're a terrible person in case you do it, because I was just like that. I would still go shopping. I would just try from now on to do it in a more ethical way. I feel like it's a very important matter and a lot of people don't know about it. So if we can read all together and kind of be aware of it, I think we might make a difference. So I'm gonna stop here with this topic. I feel like I could go on for so long, but I don't want to bore you. As always, if you have anything to share, any suggestions, leave them below. I would love to read about them. And that's about it for today, and I will see you very soon. Oh, and if I sound weird, it's because I'm sick, but don't worry, I'm okay. So that's it. Bye!
Thanks for watching!